Hello guys and welcome. LitPower here, ready to bring you guys yet another Wi-Fi battle. Just a huge little thanks to Hoodlums Crafty. For all you Hoodlums Crafty subscribers who have recently come over here, if you have come over here, that's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for considering subscribing. Hopefully you've made the right choice. Hopefully I've proved to you that I made the right choice. But anyway, you're here for the Wi-Fi battle and that's what I'm here to bring. So team preview for you guys up here. And as you can see, I looked at his team and I do like his team because Rhyperia, I don't actually see that often, so I'm thinking, oh, I quite like that. And the Road to Heat is definitely also something like I don't really see that often, but I do love it, like its little animation. I think it looks really cool and everything like that. So I think it's a really good team, and I'm still using my same old team I've been using for the past few battles now. And I am working on a new team, but I'm trying to get it all 5IV this time. I'm not messing about, I'm getting everything perfect, because I really feel like this team is, you'll see basically. But as you can see, like I said, this is actually a battle against one of my subscribers. He hit me up on my Facebook, which is where you'd usually hit me up on my battles. Just PM me. You don't have to like the page or anything like that. But if you just want to battle me, that's it. Just PM me there. I'll put you like in the little queue. There's not much of a queue, I'll be honest. There's like 1 or 2 people. But then I usually battle in like sort of a bunch and stuff like that, etc, etc, etc. So this is definitely a very good game. Like I'm telling you now, you can see by the length of the video, it was a very long game, but it was a very good game. And it was so close to being a gold medal rank battle, which you'll see about here somewhere around here. During the battle you see a little medal. I mean, it's definitely a silver, like definitely a silver medal, but it's like the best silver medal so far. It was so close to being gold because it was just back and forth, and you'll see the game. You know what, I'm not even going to mess about anymore. Let's get into that battle, right now. So I'm just still looking at my 3DS just so you know, so I can see everything. So if I'm looking down too much, I apologise. But yeah, I lead off on my Tinkerbell because I'm not entirely sure why I thought that was a great lead, because Rotom is quite obvious lead. So I'm just straight away switching out. Like this battle was a little bit while ago, so I'm a bit sketchy on what I did. So now I'm switching to my actual Rotom, thinking he's going to go for an overheat, and he does. And that does a lot more damage than I thought it would do. Like you'll see after the overheat does damage. I mean, I've not got any special defense investment, but like that overheat did a lot of damage considering that it's resisted. I was like, whoa, okay. So now I'm not entirely sure what I go for, I forget, but yeah, he withdraws. He probably doesn't want to go for Volt Switch. He doesn't want to mess with the speed tie just in case I go for a Hydro Pump. And I do go for the Hydro Pump. But then the rubber avoids the attack, which is really annoying because I know this thing's like frail as fuck, which would have been incredibly useful. But at least I get a little bit of leftover recovery. I guess I can't play it in the day, and that's the risk you take when you use something like Hydro Pump, I suppose. But that was my only move I could have used unless I predicted some crazy double switch. So I'm predicting the Sticky Web. This is a risky play. I predicted the Sticky Web because if he went for an electric type move and did a lot, he would have done a lot of damage and probably KO'd my Tinkerbell. But luckily I predicted it, and I'm going to scare him out with a potential Brave Bird, so I'm just going to easily go for that Defog. And like I said, this guy is a subscriber, so he kind of knows my team. He probably does know it reasonably well if he's been keeping up with my videos. So I kind of had that disadvantage there, and I was obviously a bit sketchy, and I had to play a bit differently, I suppose, play different sort of mind games, so that he thinks what my team usually does, but you'll see anyway. So that's only my specially defensive tank, the Triantar, thinking I could get the Mega Evolution and make it even more specially defensive bulky. But he goes for the smart play of going for the Volt Switch and sends in his Medicham, which is obviously going to be its Mega, because why would you carry Medicham? It's not Mega. Plus it's the only thing that potentially can go Mega on his team. So I'm obviously incredibly scared of the 4 times super effective fighting type move. I know I can't live it even when I Mega Evolve. So unfortunately I don't get my Mega Evolution yet, which is annoying because I would like it to switch into, so become a specially defensive wall. But as you can see he goes for a Drain Punch, which is the 75 base power. That's 4 times resisted. 4 times! And it did a sizable amount, I think. That's like a lot of damage, I think. Because if it was neutral, imagine just timing that by 4. That would have KO'd me easily, or very close to at least. This thing has way too much power. So anyway, now I'm definitely going to scare it out with a Brave Bird, but I didn't want to mess around with this because I was scared he might carry the Ice Punch and might do some crazy prediction or something like that. So I just went straight for that Brave Bird, not messing about with it. He obviously sends in his Rotom, which is a very good counter because I can't really do much to it, and he's going to obviously kill me with like a Volt Switch or a Thunderbolt or whatever he wants to go for, really. So obviously it's standstill damage, Black Sludge recovery, it all takes a bit of a while. But yeah, so I'm getting rid of my... No, I don't get rid of it. I go for the Roost, predicting an electric type move. If you want to go for the Volt Switch, that's what I was predicting, because then I'm predicting him to use a Volt Switch so that he can get Switch Initiative yet again on my Tyranitar. But unfortunately he goes for Paralyze. He goes for Thunder Wave, which is really annoying because Thunder Wave on a Crobat, my fastest Pokemon, he's now, Medicham is not going to be a threat at all. Like, he's not going to be scared of this Tinkerbell because he knows he's going to outspeed and just go for like an Ice Punch. So now he gets the free Volt Switch up, which is really annoying, and I think I just go for another Roost anyway, thinking he's going to go for the Volt Switch just to get my health back up. And he sends in Rhyperior, and it's obviously going to take any physical attack. Oh no, I go for Cross Poison. I think I just went for any sort of damage on this Rotom just to get rid of it. Hopefully hoping for the crit or the poison. I don't get any of these on Rhyperior. I'm pretty sure he's hitting Rhyperior as well because the Sandstorm was up to get a special defense boost. But luckily the Sandstorm disappears as soon as it comes in. So that's kind of lucky, and I think that happens twice this battle, which is unfortunate for him because I think it does end up mattering a little bit. But yeah, so he goes for the Mega Horn, which is going to do a load of damage to my Rotom. But I'm obviously going to outspeed and scare him out with that Hydro Pump. But I think I don't mess about and just go for the Hydro Pump anyway. I'm not entirely sure, like I said, this battle was a little while ago. But he says in Trevenant, so I actually, no, I go for the Will-O-Wisp because I'm thinking if I get a Will-O-Wisp off, it's going to be great on whatever he switches in. And also, if he does a tiny attack, I know I could live it from that sort of range if he did the Mega Horn again. That was my idea at least, and it seemed to have worked because Trevenant's burn, and that's great because I know Trevenant's a physical attacker, and obviously I don't want that thing to be hitting this Rotom hard, so I'm going to switch the fuck out there, sending my Tinkerbell, which is going to resist. But at the same time, I sort of predicted him to predict my switch, so I thought he might go for the Leech Seed, because I was actually thinking, okay, I'll either falter off Tinkerbell, or I'll go for the Leech Seed and I can live with the Tinkerbell and get a Roost up, because that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for Roost, thinking, just in case I live the Horn Leech, why not? I may as well keep this thing alive a bit longer, use it for Death Layer. I mean, there's no point killing it off now. And he goes for the Protect, which is great, because he probably predicted my Brave Bird or something, which is amazing. He wants like extra Leech Seed damage, Leech Seed recovery, sorry. So I go for the Roost, and that's amazing. He didn't get Power Hacks, thank God. So now my Tinkerbell is sat there with a sizable amount of health now, and I'm feeling very good about myself. So after the Black Sludge recovery, unfortunately the Leech Seed's there, and unfortunately the Paralyze is there. But I think my new team, actually I'm not going to reveal anything about my new team, almost gave something a little bit away, which would have been annoying if I was battling a subscriber again. But yeah, he withdraws his Trevenant because he realises he can't actually do anything to me. If he does have only the Horn Leech, he's not going to attack me. I think I went for the Roost again just to get all my health back, especially after I knew it, knowing another Leech Seed might set off and he might attack me with Horn Leech. But unfortunately I got the Power Hacks as you just saw, and that's really annoying because I could have really done with that extra health. Maybe, I don't think it mattered that much in this battle afterwards, that extra health, but this little amount of health that I did the first move definitely did matter. So now I'm predicting a very scary Overheat or a Volt Switch, so I'm just going to switch into T-Tar again, because I know they can wall it, it's got nice special defense, Sandstorm's going to improve special defense as well, and luckily he does go for the Overheat, so I'm going to take that like a boss, because Tyranitar is obviously going to resist that, and special defense drops everywhere and stuff like that. So now we know his special attacks dropped, he can't do anything at all. So he's going to withdraw, and I was really hoping he's going to withdraw into that Medicham, hoping to counter it. But obviously he's obviously a bit smarter than that, and because I just go for the straight crunch from my Mega Evolution T-Tar. And now I'm kind of glad as well I got my Mega T-Tar out so that I have more of the defensive stats when against that Rotom, which is going to be a lot more useful when I switch it in on Sandstream and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm actually quite happy because I'm thinking, okay, I'll get the free Trevenant kill, because there's no way it's going to live, unless it's like max defense, max HP, and I don't know, some secret power of voodoo makes it end up living it. But now he says in Medicham, and that's obviously going to scare me out, because I looked at speed stat, because that's what I do. I look up stats for Pokemon, especially for speed, and inside defenses, especially if I don't know them very well, because let's be honest, not everyone's perfect. I'm not going to remember every single fucking Pokemon. There's like 750 of them now, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But there's too many to remember, and especially competitively when I don't see these Pokemon very often. But either way, I'm still going to... This is exactly why I go for that Roost earlier, was very helpful, because I at least got to live one Drain Punch, and this is a time to see if he did have the Ice Punch. I was basically just using this to scout it out as well, and he does have the Ice Punch, which is very unfortunate for me. If he did have it, that would have been amazing. I would have got another Roost off and then Brave Bird it or whatever. But otherwise, I sent in my Serial Kill thinking I'm definitely going to outspeed now and go for an incredibly strong Shadow Ball, which is exactly what I do. And he sends in his Rhyperior, obviously Sandstorm's up, he's going to get a special defense increase, so Shadow Ball's going to do a decent amount of damage, but considering how I'm specially attacking nature, it doesn't do too much, to be honest. But like I said, Sandstorm goes away for the second time, and I'm not sure if that mattered because I'm just going to go for Energy Ball second turn, and that's going to completely destroy Rhyperior. So I'm very happy that that's gone now. Another defensive wall and a physical threat as well is gone. Sends it to Zoom Reel, and he goes for the Aqua Jet, which was kind of predictable, but I was predicting maybe he'd go for Player Off, and I really didn't want to switch, whatever. But I go for Psychic here, but only because the battle timer ran out. I was thinking for so long, like, all this mind games that I was like suffering from these mind games right now, and battle timer ran out. I was gonna click that Energy Ball, and it went for Psychic, and I was really annoyed because I'm not sure if the Energy Ball would have killed, but I'm sure it would have done a lot more damage than Psychic. So I was kind of annoyed by that. So that's kind of like a misclick, I suppose, because I didn't click that. And I don't even use the stylus to be honest. I don't even trust it because I know all these YouTubers say, oh, I misclicked this or they misclicked. So I'm just like, you know, with the D-pad getting everything sorted. So unfortunately he's not choice banded, which is incredibly annoying because he went for the Player of second turn. And I'm thinking after leftover recovery, now that he's burnt, because I somehow went quicker than him. I thought this thing was quicker, but like I said, I didn't look up stats for more common Pokemon. By the way, I go for Will-O-Wisp thinking, okay, even if he goes for Aqua Jet, I'm sure I've resisted Aqua Jet at burnt health. I'm going to survive it pretty nicely. So he obviously kind of went for the Player Off again, I suppose. By the way, I just kill it with Thunderbolt, as you saw, and now he sends in Rubber again, which is a little bit annoying because he's obviously going to kill me. And he has the Energy Ball, which is surprising. I've never actually seen the Energy Ball in this thing. I'm not sure if that's common or not because I don't go against these Galvantulus too often. I'm pretty sure this is the first one I've actually went against other than Pokemon Showdown. And on Pokemon Showdown I've never seen it Energy Ball, usually because it just sticky webs and then dies usually. But now I send in a Mandiball thinking it's going to absolutely especially defensive wall this thing. And I'm like, holy fuck. This is only when I just noticed the Life Orb, and I thought, oh my god, I thought it was a crit, I honestly did, because this is max HP, max special defense, like Calm Nature, no, it won't be Calm Nature, it'd be Careful Nature. And I'm thinking, whoa, Jesus, that did way too much damage. So now I go for the Roost, but like I said, this guy's a subscriber, so he probably knew I was going to go for Roost after Tailwind, so he goes for the Bug Buzz, which is now going to be super effective because my Flying type's gone. I was hoping he'd go for Thunder constantly, hopefully maybe miss one time, but like I said, I'm pretty sure he must have known that from my previous battles if he's watched them. So, but luckily I lived that again, and I figured, okay, I'll just keep on going for Roost or whatever. But now I figured, okay, even after a Roost, I'm not going to do anything. I wanted that extra Life Orb damage, is what I did. So now I go for the knockoff, thinking I'm going to do a lot, at least some sort of damage, because I know I'm going to die from this Bug Bust. Even if I didn't, I probably would have just gone for another Roost, but I wasn't going to risk that. So I do sizable damage to him with a knockoff, and then I send in my Yamo. I'm going to use Ice Shard. Kind of forgot the Tailwind was up, so I could have just gone for anything really, something pretty strong. Just in case he decided to switch out, which would have been the better play. But either way, Ice Shard killed it, and I'm glad this thing was really frail. So now I'm not entirely sure. I know he's got to go for the Overheat because it's too risky for him to go for like a Volt Switch. Because if I just stayed in there, I could have done damage to it. But I knew I had to switch out because I could not touch this thing. I couldn't Earthquake. I couldn't Thunder Fang. I could Rapid Spin maybe, but he didn't have any hazards up thanks to me getting very early on with a Defog. But so he gets another special attack drop, and I'm glad it's Mega now because now I can live it. And now I'm just going to go for the Crunch again, but he goes for the Foam Wave now, and that's always annoying, you know. I've never seen Thunder Wave on this thing. I've always seen Will-O-Wisp, so Thunder Wave is completely new to me, which is why I completely got thrown off guard when he used it on my Crobat, and that really did cripple me. But I'm kind of glad that he didn't, because now I didn't get any attack drop, and obviously now I didn't just kill it, so luckily the Sandstorm kills it. So if he did go for Will-O-Wisp, he probably would have lived for another shot, and then probably got more damage, a little bit more damage off. But either way, Thunder Wave is good for him because he gets a speed drop, and I know at this point the only thing that can kill this thing is my Donphan. My Donphan is riding on it, so I have to let my Tyranitar die because I want my Donphan with as much health as possible. Because I know how strong this is, and I know how defensive my Donphan is. I'm thinking, okay, I'll live at least one hit with Sturdy. And I think I overestimated this guy's power when I sent to my Donphan. And I've got Sandstorm up, so I think I've got the advantage here because he's taking Sandstorm damage, I'm not. So he goes for Drain Push again. I'm thinking, oh my god, please live that with Sturdy, please live that with Sturdy. I'm thinking, holy shit, I lived that actually really well, surprisingly, because I took less than half. It was amazing. And I got for Thunder Fang, and I went for that thinking, oh, I'll get the Power Hacks, and then I could win. But then I realised, wait a minute, why didn't I just go for Earthquake? I thought it resisted it. I was getting mixed up with Rock types resisting, not Rock types, Fighting types resisting Rock moves instead of Ground moves, and that's why I didn't go for the Earthquake straight away. I go for Earthquake, thinking I'm going to go for Ice Shard afterwards and kill it off. I go for Earthquake, and holy shit, it kills him with a critical hit! Like, oh my god, that was way too lucky. I mean, Oh my god. I mean, that crit definitely mattered. Unless my Dom fan is way more powerful than I expected. But I'm pretty sure it mattered. And I was thinking, okay, I'm just going to go for Ice Shot next turn. So I said, mate, I was messaging him at the time saying, yeah, I was just going to go for Ice Shot to kill you off anyway. But then he said, oh, I've got the Bullet Punch. And I was like, holy shit, thank God I crit. Because that, seriously, Pokemon are like absolutely amazing. This is exactly why Pokemon existed. This is exactly why I love it so much, because it's so unpredictable. I mean, yeah, I can see you're very, my opponent's a little bit frustrated, but at the same time, you can't deny that was a great game. I mean, rightfully it was kind of his victory, but at the same time, it was my victory because I won. But either way, that was an amazing battle. Good battle, Justin. Pretty sure I said Justin. What was that? Let me just check my 3DS. Yeah, Justin. Thanks for messaging me for the battle. And do you guys want a battle? Message me on Facebook, whatever. Because that's where I do my battles. You don't have to like the page, like I said already. You don't have to do that crap. Because I'm not really going to post on there much. It's just there for PMs because it's just a lot more neater for me. It just makes everything easier for everyone, really. And then also, if you feel free to follow me on Twitter, because you get updates and stuff like that. And like sometimes when I upload a bit late, or if something's wrong, I guess you'll just kind of know the behind the scenes of the channel and everything. And yeah, that's great if you're into that sort of thing. But if not, that's fine. It's cool. Feel free to subscribe if you're new to this channel. I upload twice a week, usually Saturdays and Wednesdays. By the way, this has been a long battle. I don't want to keep you up any longer. Seriously, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next video.